Hey everyone, just a couple things to emphasize here. A lot of times I'm going to start asking you what the description is, what the rule is, and what the vector is. The description is always usually in the words like up, down, left, right. So 3 units to the left, or sorry, 2 units to the left, 3 units up is our description because it's in words and it tells us the directions. Our rule always has the x and y in it. So the x minus 2 because left is negative, y plus 3 because up is positive. We can also write this in vector form. Again, vector, we use a half arrow. Usually we use T for translation, but we could use vector, E, F, or something like that if it's just from point to point. But if there's no specific point to point, we just use T with a half arrow. And we kind of just extract the vector from our rule. So we kind of just, exit across the x and y out and pretty much left with our vector. So the T half arrow and parentheses -2, comma 3. So if I give you the description, you should be able to give me the rule and the vector. If I give you the rule, you should be able to give me the description and the vector. And if I give you the vector, you should be able to give me the rule and the description. So if I give you one, you should be able to find the other two. So again, all three of these things mean the same thing. So now let's move on to actually checking our work to see if we translated this correctly. So the rule is 2 units to the left, so every single point in this triangle, we're moving 2 units to the left. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 3 units up. So again, everything is moving up 3 units. And don't forget to label our points. So now these are our image points, and our image points are always attached to a prime. So this is B prime, this is A prime, and C. And then we have let's rewrite our points. A was 4, -3. B was 0, 2. And C was 4, 1. We used the arrow to show that these were mapped or translated or transformed. So these we're changing the points. So now these become our image points. So all of them have to have primes on them. A prime is 2, 0. B prime is -2, 4. Excuse me, -2, 5. And C prime is 2, 4. 2, 1. And sorry, my apologies. C was originally 5, 1, 4. So hopefully we got that right. If you have any questions, please let me know. Next, we're going to try to do a translation without these. So let's take a look at the next one. We have example 3. Triangle XYZ has vertices. So we'll rewrite the vertices here. X is -1, 2. Y is 6, -3. And again means slide. This is the description, and let's change this into a rule. 3 left, and make this x minus 3. 5 units down, again is another negative number, so this will be y minus 5. So our vector would be t with a half arrow, -3, comma -4. So again, we should get comfortable with the description and words, the rule with x and y, and the vector would just be x direction and y direction. Okay, so this rule tells us everything we need to know in order to do this without graph. So x minus 3, so if it says x minus 3, what do you think we're going to do with all the x values? Okay, everything's moving to the left. If we move left on a graph, is it getting bigger or smaller? Okay, left is negative, so hopefully we all know that, or hopefully we're aware that that's making it smaller. So x minus 3, x minus 3 is telling us to subtract 3 from all the x values. Okay. So that means x prime, -1 minus 3 is -4. For y prime, 6 minus 3 is 3. And for z prime, 2 minus 3 is -1. So again, 3 units to the left just means to subtract 3 from all the x values, because left indicates the x variable. So now y, again, down, down 5, down is negative, so if we were to go down in the y's, we would do subtraction. So again, y minus 5 means subtract 5 from all the y's. So 2 minus 5 would be -3. -3 minus 5 would be -8. And -5 minus 5 is -10. So this is another way we can do translating. We just need to use the rule, and the rule tells us what to add and subtract from the x's and the y's to go from our pre-image to our image. So last but not least, this is optional, but if you would like, please try to do example 4 on your own. I can come help you if you raise your hand. We have the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral just means quad, 4 sides, A, B, C, D. And it says find the vertices, so find the points of quadrilateral A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, which we should start pre-image. After the translation, -4, -2. So this is our vector. So in order to do this, try to find the rule. So it'd be x something, comma, y something, and that should help you find all the points for our image. And my apologies, A prime, C prime, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime is the image, not the image. So try this one on your own, and let me know if you need any help.